Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about a big cool down. Real quick, we're gonna talk about severe weather today, real quick, and then we're gonna get into the main part of the video. That's the big cool down. This is what we're gonna be talking about today. There also will be possibly a big snowstorm, or not big, but possible snowstorm coming in today and tomorrow in this area, this darker blue area. So I add that here, but we're not gonna really talk too much about it. Um, but they could get a possible snowstorm, and we'll probably check the totals of it at the end of the video. But before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know this is possibly my last video of a few weeks or for a month, possibly. So, if you haven't checked out my other video saying I'm taking a break from YouTube, go check out. I'll be taking a break from YouTube for about a month. Um, okay, let's get into the video here. I first want to check out the severe thunderstorm watch. Most of this watch is actually almost over. This was issued around. So they issued it for 3-inch hail. Sorry, and 70-mile-per-hour winds possible. They put into this, and it was issued around about. Let's see. Okay, about 8 o'clock this morning. Wow. 8 o'clock this morning, I guess it says. And then it expires here at 3 p.m. So, here are the counties included that were included with this storm with large hail and some damaging wind with it. There is some severe thunderstorm warnings. I don't know if they probably have big hail with them. So if you're in the way of these storms, keep on guard. Even though they don't have a severe thunderstorm warrant or watch in your area, still take cover for a severe thunderstorm warning. It does not mean you're not gonna get anything. But we do have a big slight risk region today. As you see here, all in Texas. Then marginal risk going all the way up to Oklahoma and parts of Louisiana, and of course Texas. The tornado risk, there's no tornado risk today, so that's some good news. The wind risk, a 5% chance. Then the hail risk, and then the main risk, and it's significant hail possible. There's a 5% chance and then a 15% chance of hail, so yeah, and it's significant. So, that area is where you can get significant hail, near possibly 2 inches or more of hail in that area. And we're seeing 3-inch hail possible in the watch area. I wonder if they're going to continue the watch. They probably won't, but still be on guard if you're in that area. Let's look at let's see what's going to happen the next few weeks, or what could happen. This will definitely change, especially far out. But here's what could happen the next few weeks. Possible snowstorm, and then another possible snow shower, snowstorm maybe. And then another one, and then possibly some severe weather happening at the end of this month, showing possibly some severe weather occurring here, as you see in a line of thunderstorms. So let's talk about this cool down. We're first checking out Monday, April 12th, and we're seeing cold temperatures for this region up here. And then we're seeing warm temperatures everywhere else, like over here, warm temperatures over here. So yeah, this is Monday. And surprisingly, I think this place is getting a snowstorm. Either yesterday or today, they are supposed to get a snowstorm. I don't know if it is today anymore. I think it was actually yesterday they were getting a snowstorm. No, it's today actually. But still, this area has to be on alert for a snowstorm possibly. But look at this. Monday, it was pretty warm. And then a snowstorm comes in later on the week. I'll show you what the temperatures are for today in a little bit. So let's check out real quick Tuesday. And we're seeing cooler temperatures for this part of the U.S. now, heading into Tuesday. We see warm air over here in this region. And then maybe some warm air over here. So most of the U.S. is in the cool down, but the eastern United States isn't, and a little bit of the western United States isn't either. So, but there's still a pretty big cool down as you see. Where they're seeing severe weather today. There was a cool down at least on Tuesday. Um, but whenever we see those cold and warm meet up, means that you can get a little bit of severe weather here, like in this region. The cold and warm right there. There could be some severe weather. If there's Cape, then there could be severe weather with it. Let's look at Wednesday here. This was yesterday, at least the time of recording this video. And we see there's still cold air for this part of the U.S. We actually see a little bit of warm air start to push up north of Texas into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. Then we still see heat for over here, where they're seeing a potential snowstorm today into tonight or tomorrow. And then we see mostly warm air over here, and then we see a little bit of warm air for this region over here. And then the rest here of the U.S. is pretty much cold. Cold temperatures. This is actually cooler than average, so this would be probably near, let's see, if you're in the blues, anywhere from 0.5 to possibly 8 degrees below average in the blues. And then if you're near the purples, getting close to pinks, it's 8 to about probably 16, 8 to 16 degrees below average. So if you're in the lighter blues, you won't see it as much as the darker and even pinker regions. Okay, let's check out today now. Probably been waiting for that. This is today. We are seeing warm and cold for this region, so that's part of the reason why we're getting severe weather today, is because we have warm and cold meeting up toward that area. So yeah, that's where we're seeing some severe weather today. And then we see there's cold air heading toward the northeast today, where I think there is rain right now. But there's warm air here showing, at least right now, or near. Not right now, but they're right now getting rain. So part of the reason is because they're too warm to get snow quite yet. If we look at the temperature, what the temperatures are right now, the temperature are about now, this is probably about 50, 45. Yeah, that's just not enough for snow. So that's part of the reason why we're just seeing rain right now. This is going to change over to snow probably later tonight, or into Friday. We'll see this change over to snow. But just with this warm air, we'll not be able to bring snow for these regions. Okay, let's look at tonight. And we see that cold air does arrive for that area where you could get some snow. Let's just check out what your temperatures are supposed to be tonight. 42, 37, yeah, that's better for snow. Definitely better, but not, it is enough, but barely enough for snow. Okay, so now we're going to look at Friday. This is Friday here, and we see cold air over here still. Cold air. So we could still see some snow around that region. We actually see snow for now more of the eastern United States. We start seeing even more. Did I say snow? Sorry. Cold temperatures, not snow. I think that's what I said, didn't I? I don't actually know. Let me know in the comments if I did. I probably did, but cold air for most of the eastern United States, and then cool air over here for these regions too. So that's where we're seeing the most cold. And then we see some of the still darker to lighter shades in the middle there and up in this region. So not too much below average, but still a little cooler than normal. And then we'll have to watch this region, because that's where this is where the cold and warm are meeting up near. meaning that severe weather could be possible. And I think on the categorical outlook, it is around this region. They put out marginal risk, so that is a good choice for them to make because that's where cold and warm will make up. And if you look at Cape around this time, we do have a tiny bit of Cape here, so that was a good decision by the Storm Prediction Center. Okay, we're going to look at Friday, and then after this, we're just going to look at random times. Like maybe one time we'll look at Monday, then Wednesday, then Friday. But here's our last show of day by day. Yeah, so it's going to be cold for this area, showing at least, and even some of those purples near, and this is where we're going to see the snow near about this time. So we're going to see possibly near 8 temperatures below average. So yeah, and this goes all the way down into Texas. That's why we're going to see a less severe weather on this Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. We're going to see less severe weather in this area. It's going to move toward that region over here because they're in the warm and the cold air is in that area. So you guys are possibly going to get some severe weather. They did put out marginal risk right around that region. I have it pulled up on my other screen. Actually, it's a little more like all this region like because we're going to see the cold and air meet up. Probably there is probably some Cape in that region, so we could see some severe weather in that area. Okay, let's check out next Monday now. And we see there is this cool air continuing. I think with this happening, we could see less severe weather and less like enhanced, moderate, or high risk. Of course, with the cold air, just because we're not going to have much warm air in this region. If we had warm air and cold air, if we saw like warm air here and then cold air coming in from here, then severe weather could happen probably near this region. There, if we saw that happen, but so the area I'd be concerned about on next Monday for any severe weather would be probably Florida, because that's where the cold and warm is, where severe weather is possible, and I think there is Cape in this region. If we can real quick look, and there is a tiny bit of Cape there, so not nothing, possibly some Cape. We'll have to watch that region Monday because there's warm air, cold air, so yeah. We do see another cool down try to move in here for these regions. This is gonna move south, and it's gonna head probably near the same regions that got the first cool down. In these areas, actually just warmed up. That some of these areas could get cooler with this next cool down. Let's fast forward to Tuesday real quick so we can just check, and we see a couple of areas seeing possibly anywhere near 8 to 16 near below average for the middle part of the U.S. Quite a widespread area at least. So as this cool down moves through, and at this time there is some snow possible for these regions here, a little line of maybe rain or snow mixture. So that's what's going to happen between that time. At least it was showing. So it'll be definitely cool enough probably. If we look at real quick, if we look at shaded, the temperatures 33, 29, 21. So enough for possibly some snow. So yeah. Okay, let's fast forward to Thursday of next week. And we see this moves a little more east, this cool air of probably near 8 degrees below average. And we start seeing maybe another cool down possibly come in up toward Canada. We'll have to watch that. But this area pretty much warms up after a little while. At least it's showing a little bit of Florida warm. I have to watch for still some severe weather down toward this region. So yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to now Friday. The cool down kind of ends for some of these areas here. We start seeing some warm air, but as we get far out, we're starting to get a little more far out, meaning that this is less likely to happen, but still possible. We start seeing some warm air for these regions, Let me see, there's still a cooldown for this region, but looks like part of this cooldown is starting to go away, at least shown here. But we do see another cooldown trying to come in from Canada, as you see there. Let's fast forward here, and then we see the cooldown returns here for this area. But we are seeing a warm up for these areas, meaning where the warm and cold could meet up. We could see severe weather. We'll have to watch that. Then we see some warm air over here. Actually, really warm air. Some of those pinks possibly. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch for some severe weather, and then over here possibly some near 80s, maybe 90s near possibly, at least showing on here. So let's fast forward just a little more, and it shows the cooldown continues for the rest of the United States here. And then we're gonna fast even more forward. We finally see some heat, but this could change definitely. But warm air for the United States. Here we'll see a little bit of a warm up, at least showing right now. Then cool air will move in again. Then possibly another warm up, so that could be a pattern that could start after that. Warm, cold, meaning severe weather might be possible. We can finally see through May 1st. So yeah, that could be a new pattern coming in, and that would be probably a bad pattern for severe weather events, because this could definitely be a severe weather event, as you see here. Possibly a squall line of event. And if we look at rain and frozen precipitation, it shows there is a line of storms that could be severe during this time. So we're going to have to watch that. But just let's real quick look at the total snowfall. Let's look at the total snowfall real quick for these regions here. We see this area sees near 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, even a spot 25 inches now. I think that's a little too much they put there. But 25 inches, possibly 9 inches, 6 inches in this area, 10 inches. Wow, just some big amounts, possibly 5 inches in Kansas. And then we go out toward this region, we see 2 to 3 inches, maybe even some 1 inches. Heading towards Chicago, we see not really inch, but near, like probably dusting near. And then we see for this region around 2 inches. And then let's real quick just go to the northeast to see what their amounts were from that snowstorm. This is by the end of the mile run, so this could be another snowstorm could move through, but this is about the end of the mile run. So and then we see some 1, 2, 3, 5, 17, 11, 14, some very big amounts of snow. I'll try to actually let me put it as right after the one snowstorm comes through. Yeah, that's quite a bit of snow. 15 inches, 11 inches after the snowstorm moves through. That's just surprising. And then possibly another few snowstorms or snow showers or something up in New York, Maine, maybe. So we'll have to watch that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Be careful if you're in the severe thunderstorm watch. Be very careful. There's some big hail with these, and I didn't really look at this. There's 70% chance of hail, and then 70% chance of 2-inch hail, so that's pretty big. Less chance of hail and tornadoes though in this region. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.